It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Here we go,
throw on 3rd down. Cut near the goal line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's go.
Spears. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Chubb trying to run his way in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Titans start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Camarda on to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The first carry here for the rookie from the U. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They motion the tight end over. Back to the well again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Ooh, and this is a worm burner. He didn't hit this one well. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. New series coming up following the punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Setting up a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now looking to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It'll go down as a 37-yard punt. And it'll be Raider football. New set of downs for him from the 46. They send a man in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They give it to him again. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To the air, 3rd and long. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Throwing from the gun here. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10 now. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. They go play action on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
3rd and long for him here. Got a man. Spears has it. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Blown back, it's the handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Another carry for him. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. by the Titans. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, a normal old stop with third down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They still have 5 to go here, 3rd down. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a stoppage as they attend to an injured player, and that looks like Nick Chubb. Pretty important piece of that offense who was hurt on that play. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Spears will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch and the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Returnable from the 2. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
The give here on 2nd. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Sending a receiver left. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Hand off to the back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's a nickel look by the Titans, 3rd down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they take him down right along the 30. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Go.
Play action on 1st down. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Looking for an open. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Kate, you just know as a quarterback there's situations where you're going to gain the trust of the play caller or quickly lose it. And when you take back-to-back sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator. And now on 3rd down, well, you better do all you can to regain it.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the game stays at 11. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Raiders pushing for a late spark before halftime. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Jaron Reed. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Eddie Jackson. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. This ball's caught by Spears. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. They'll throw it again. Has the connection to Ridley. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Completed here to Spears. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Koo able to put it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Return coming from the 14. Along the right sideline, there's space. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Fielded at the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Now Camarda on to send it away. Trey Tucker to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Second down now, 7 to go. Give now to the running back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. This will be caught by Adams. That goes for 36 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Pass play now. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They'll try and punch it in. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. They're running again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They managed 3 yards on the carry, which sets him up with 3rd and goal at the 5. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. Looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Set it. Set go.
Throwing from his own end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A little bit surprising to see them decide to throw for it there.
Yeah, a bunch of trust thrown their way by this staff to call a pass play in that situation. You know, and you'll hear coaches say this, Kate. You got to play fast, but never in a hurry. He was hurried right there, and it certainly led to the INT.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders make it 17-all. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Brought in by Burks. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. He's going to throw this one. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Slot man motioned over. They give it to him again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, ball at the 36. Another carry for him. Pushing for the red zone. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They're going play action. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Now a give running right. And he gets him around 6 there. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. Room to the right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot. But on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go!
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set.
From the 31. He rolls to his right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
70
It's
Lions.
4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
19,
Chubb here on 1st down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
On the jump. 70.
From the 46. That finds Burks, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Okonkwo brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Forced out to his right. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready. Hut.
Back to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Set.
Motioning Burks left.
Check go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans now within 1 score in the 4th. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him in. Oh no, he lost control of another one. It's picked up by the Titans. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Let's go now.
To the air, 3rd and long. Gets it quickly to Bowers. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Up the middle, here goes White. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Raiders leading by 7. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set, third down. A give now from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. This one from 42 yards out. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This one from 42 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. To throw. He's on the move. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
Here he is to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Let's go.
Now to throw. He connects downfield on 4th. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. All right, one more snap to play here.
Set.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.